up guys, and welcome to another video. Well, we've had a bad week, haven't we? It is now Monday and it's freezing cold and windy, so I'm going to go through everything I picked up last week. Didn't film anything of me going out because of the weather. You know, I didn't want to damage my phone and get it wet, but everything I have got is in this room except for one thing. Actually two things, of course, one sold. And yeah, I've had a really good week in picking. Spent some money, but the money I've spent is going to make a lot more money. So we're going to go through everything and I'm going to tell you the potential profit I should get off everything. So as you can see there is a bread bin. I got that for £6 out of a charity shop. You're always looking around the £30 mark for them. It's a good nice. It's actually a nice one. It's from 1993, I think. Ceramic bins are a good, stable, solid like thing that always sells. They're always selling. You know, bread bins, ceramic kitchenware. I paid £6 for that one, but I'm probably going to be making around £25 on that. So it's a good chunky profit, you know. Also in that shop, I got a Carlton suitcase, a hard shell green one, a large one. I've now got a black one, a red one, actually two red ones. I sold one red one, a smaller red one, a blue one, I think, and I've got a green one. So I've got a multicolour range of Carlton hard suitcases. So if you are interested in a suitcase, because if the weather carries on like this, you might need one because you might want to get out of this country, hit me up and I'll do you a great deal on it. So how I work my week when it comes to like getting items to sell on, I usually do my charity shop hunting on the Monday and the Tuesday, depending on how I feel. And then on the Wednesday, I go to my first carboot, midweek one. And then on Saturday and Sunday, there's 2 carboots at the moment until it starts getting a bit warm. And then there's a few more around the area. But on the Wednesday, I went to the Coles carboot sale. It was really quiet, but I got an amazing deal on something. It's right next to me. Guess what it is? Yes. Do you know what it is yet? Do you know what it is yet? Do you still not know what it is yet? A G-Tech. I got a cordless G-Tech Air Ram for £10 off a house clearance. Checked it straight away, pressed the button and it worked. Cleaned it all up. It's ready to go. These fetch anything between 80 to 150 quid, obviously depending on, you know, quality and, you know, the if it's got the barks, you know, the newness of it. But I'm selling this for about, I think about 110 because I feel like it's worth it because it's got the instructions, it's got the charger, it obviously works, and it's got 2 actual air things with it, air filters with it. So absolutely chuffed about that. Did try to sell it to my mom because every Hoover I get, I do try and sell to my mom the Hoovers because we have dogs and the hair is just killing off Hoovers. And I thought, well, G-Tech, we haven't had one of them. They're supposed to be really good. But she doesn't want this one, so I'll sell it. I was going to give her a good deal. So, Mom, if you are watching this, you wasted out on a good deal because I'm going to make more money now. So, on that same stall, I got this, and it's a Coolpix camera. It's got all the stuff in there. The whole shebang is in there. And I got that for £3. Probably about 30 quid, 35 quid, there and thereabouts. So, literally, that car boot was just worth it. Back to Monday when we're doing all the travelling around on my little circuit around Telford and Shrewsbury. I go around and I've got this perfect route where basically I'm not going back on myself. Go to all these charity shops. Some of them are good. Some of them were good. I got rubbish now. They like sort of put the prices up because it's now not January, so I think they can sell everything like double the price, which is rubbish because the stuff in there is not that good. But one of the places I found recently is Bernardo's. And it's in a nice part of Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury's quite a nice area. It's very, I would say, historical. Not where I live. Telford's a bit hit and miss. But I live in an alright place. But I've picked up these, and thank you to Fuzzy trainer bloke, whatever your name is. So I asked him, and he does a YouTube channel, just started, and if you see him, if he does comments in this, go and check his channel. He knows his stuff about trainers, and he resells trainers. And I knew what these were. I found them, but I didn't know if they was legit, if you know what I mean. And they're immaculate. There's no look. I mean, look. They haven't even been worn. Got them for a tenner. Apparently, they could be sold for at least 75 quid because they're from the year 2002. They're called Y2K Adidas Strolls or something like that, or Sludders or something like that. But I'm not gonna lower my price on them. I'll sell them for 65, but I'm not lowering my price on them. I mean, they're rare. There's only 2 on eBay, and one wants loads, and the other one's selling it from Poland, so they're probably dodgy. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So next on my list, I got a load of cameras. This was on the Saturday carboot. It's a little carboot near Bridgnorth, and I got a load of cameras from this woman. I think I got 6 cameras, all different ones, digital ones and a few old ones. Some Canon, some Fuji film, some. They're all half decent. All of them work. All of them work except for one. So they're all roughly going to be owing me about 2 quid each. Some are worth about 20 quid. Some are worth about 30 quid. But one of them, which I have sold, I'll put it up on the screen now. It's a Cower 35N. Don't know what it is. But I bought it obviously for £2 and I made a £34 profit. Reason being is it's going all the way to Switzerland, and I put on £30 post and packaging on anything going abroad, because after the grill situation, I do not want to be out of pocket. And I'm actually in profit now from the post and packaging, because sometimes it costs more than other times, and you get insurance on it, and it came up to about 15-16 quid, so I made an extra 15 quid off it, you know, so it boosted up the camera. But I sold the camera for 30 quid anyway. The woman also had some Wedgwood little blue Pacific little cups. Show you a picture up there. I cannot actually find them in this place. I think I put them in one of the boxes behind, because I put like certain things in certain boxes, and I can't be bothered to get them out. But there's a picture up there of what they look like. I bought them for £3. One's chipped, but I'm looking at least about £25 for the set. You know, I'm not going to ask more than that. Also, I bought 2 things off Marketplace. They don't work, unfortunately. One's a little Fuji, a little Fujifilm camera. I think it will work, but the battery, it's a rechargeable battery, and I'm not spending the money seeing if it works. Comes in a nice little antler carry case though, so I've just put it on as untested. Nice little antler. That's about 15 quid itself. But yeah, I bought that, and I bought this with it. They did want £20, but they didn't say there's no wires with it. It's Sony little handy cam, and I'm actually surprised how cheap these go for. I didn't actually do any research. It's why when you see something like this going for like 20 quid, 2 cameras for 20 quid, you know, you're gonna get your money back. But they're actually selling only for about 15 quid working. So yeah, different cameras and film cameras. It's just a minefield, you know. Sometimes you think one camera's worth loads and it's not, and then another camera you think's a load of rubbish and it's actually worth a lot of money. So you've got to do your research. Don't buy a load of cameras unless they're like a couple of quid. Then you're gonna make a couple of quid anyway. But also with that was on Market Facebook, so a tenner off for both of them. I'm gonna make 20 quid, 25 quid, you know, so I'm gonna get a 15 quid profit. Also on the Monday, I went to a Salvation Army, so like a big store, And I don't really usually buy much stuff from there because I always check up on the prices. But in that store, I bought some cameras, 4 cameras from there. I spent some money on that day. Trust me, I spent some money. I got a Fujifilm one, Fine Pix, whatever model it is. That's about 35 quid. Another one that's about 25 quid. It's not as good. They all work as well, so that's the best thing. I also got this one's the best one. I think this one's as well is about 35 quid. They're pretty. I think Fujifilms are not very sellable. They don't seem to hold their price as much. But then I was going to pay for them, and I saw this. This is very similar to the one I've sold recently, but this is actually better. It was reduced to £15 from £30, and on eBay at the moment, ones like this are selling for about between £50 to £70. It's a Gona Fed 3. I think it's a Russian camera. It comes with a nice leather case, well, proper 1960s, I think it is. But I got it. I love my cameras at the moment. I've gone crazy on cameras. I've got like other cameras as well. I mean, these are from another week, but I got one of these. Who remembers these? Yeah. Comment down below if you know how to use them, because I ain't got a clue. I can't find any batteries anywhere. You know, yeah. But I got that one, and I got another old retro camera as well. That was from the week before. Anyway, so with all them, I paid like £6, £8, and £10, and then £15 for the old one. So that's for about 30 something quid for the whole lot of the cameras. So I'm going to make my money on them. As long as I sell one of them cameras, then all the rest, it's just going to be pure profit. Next, I got this, and it's one of the coolest things ever, right? Actually, before I show you that, I'll show you this. To all you reseller connoisseurs, tell me how much you think this is worth. This I found in Wellington, which is quite close to me, and it's a horrible place for charity shops. They're really rubbish. They really are rubbish. I'm just going to show you. It's 5,000 pieces. Oh God, look at that. Oh my God. I saw this and I thought 5,000 pieces. It's quite rare and it looks old. There's only 2 on actual eBay at the moment. One is sealed and it's going for 230 something. I think it's up there. And the other one is going for about 100 and something. Yeah. I've put that on for £100. Will I get it? I have not got a clue. But what I did do is I researched that actual company. Most of their puzzles, which I've sold, are sold for about £80. But this one apparently is rarer because there's not many. But we all know about this is apparently rarer. I've done it twice now with 2 things. Now I'm getting my hopes up on some puzzle. I'm going to leave it for a couple of weeks, see if I get some interest. If I don't get any interest, then I'm going to put it down to about 70, you know. I only got it for £2.99. And for a puzzle, it's quite cheap for that, you know. Usually you'd be paying like £4 for something like that. But I will now get probably not one. I've got loads of cool stuff in this video. I know it's going to be a long one, but I got loads of cool stuff. This is one of my coolest things. And it's this. Picked this up for £2 out of the charity shop near me. It's a moving rocket out of Guardians of the Galaxy. I tried it on. Obviously, I have to try it on. And as you can see, when you talk, it moves. Hey kids, Exact. 15 quid I think I've got it on for. So it's not the biggest of profit, but I think give it a couple of more months. If this is not sold, I'm going to put the price up on this, because obviously Guardians of the Galaxy is coming out and this will go like that. Just I haven't put this on Instagram. I did a video for Instagram, but I haven't put this on Instagram yet. Oh god. Hope House, I went in it. It's not the best, but I'm going to Shrewsbury tomorrow, where I got these from. I'm going to give them back because I can't sell them. Tell me, what do you think these are? One's actually worn out, and I'm going to say worn out, meaning it's worn out. The other one is still working. And I've actually took the batteries out. They vibrate. But still, what could it be? But now if I take that off, what do you think it is? These cost me £2 altogether, right? And I thought there's some like little Japanesey manga sort of things, and I haven't found them anywhere, but I know what they are. They are bullets. Yeah, yes ladies, they are bullets. If anybody wants these, you know, any women watching this now, and you're feeling a bit lonely, well, obviously you can have them for free. Just comment down below, give me your address, pay for post and packaging, and I'll send them to you. You know, you can have them for free. You know, don't know if they've been used. Well, one doesn't work, so that one's probably been hammered, literally. But yeah, they're bullets. So gonna take them to the shop. I might actually video it, but I don't know because it was hilarious. Anyway, back to the serious business of things I can actually sell. I put them actually on eBay and it took them off, because you've got to be an official seller of adult toys. Where I got the trainers from before, I also bought these 2 pairs of sunglasses, and I like quality things, and these are quality, and they are car sunglasses. Got all the stuff with it. These are Audi sunglasses. So yeah, very nice, very nice. Picked them up for about £7 each. I actually like these ones there. These ones are Mercedes-Benz. These are a bit more my style that I like. And you can tell they're real as well, because they're just the way they are. Nah, I don't like them. My head's too big. But yeah, picked them up for £7 each. There's so many different versions. I mean, some sell for £25, some sell for £45. I've just put them on. I think I put them on for about £35 each, with offers on. I'm gonna probably make a £15, maybe £20, depending on what I put them on. I can't remember now, but yeah, they're very nice, very nice. I do like them. Just don't suit me. I'm actually getting. Oh, here we go. This is one of my highlights of the day, until I got back home and found out I've actually not made no money off it. And it might, if I keep it for another 10 years, maybe I might get my money back for it. But when you see that in a charity shop, you automatically think, wow, I've made a couple of £100 straight away, as long as it's not worth, selling for a couple of £100. It is the Millennium Falcon, right? It is not working. It has got sounds, but that works. Opens up as a little door there. Yeah, it's from Hasbro, but it's a Play School one, and that's the only trouble. Play School is like the lower, I would say, the lower end of Hasbro. You got Hasbro, and then you got a Play School, which is, it's like the kiddies, like toddlers. Don't know why you would want to buy that for a toddler. Anyway, but yeah, bought that for £15, and they're selling on eBay for £15. I put mine on for £25, just hoping I can get my money back, because obviously if I sell it for 15 quid, I'm not going to get it back. Yeah, I've also got it on Vinted. I might be able to sell that on Vinted for 15 quid, at least get my money back. Next thing I found is something you really need to look out for. These things sell in matter of days, hours. I've actually already sold it. I put it on the night, it was sold in that night for £24. And I probably could have put another 10 quid on and I would have sold it. I got this for £2. So yeah, I've made like a 23 quid profit off just a thing which is so easy to like ship as well. It doesn't cost anything to ship. Well, you don't pay for the shipping anyway. So it's just cheap. A cheap, good profit. And I didn't know Doctor Who was that valuable. I suppose obviously people buy them for Comic Cons and all that. Like, it's not it. I bought a ceiling light shade. It was a Marvel comic. Oh, it's there. You know what? It's right behind the camera. I bought this. It's a ceiling, obviously kids ceiling. It's new. It hasn't been used. Marvel's lampshade. They retail at £19.99 and I got it for £2. So that'll sell when it sells. I'm not going to reduce that. It's going to go at that price, you know. Next, I got a little. I love it. I love it when you buy stuff that I've never bought before, and it's just. I've gone into tech mode at the moment, and this was at the car boot. I got both of these two next items for £2 each. He didn't know if it worked, and I got this. How cool is that? It's a mini TV. Right. This is actually for a car. Yeah, it's a car portable TV, and you actually fit it into the TV. You fit the TV into the car. How big would that be in your car? Anyway, the thing is, because of the obviously digital and all that is coming out. Oh, go ahead. Obviously because it's digital, and every TV has to be digital now for it to work. That TV is pretty much. I don't know what to do with these TVs. I don't know why people buy them, but you can't use it. You can use it. It works. It comes on, but you can't get signal. So I don't know how you would ever use it. Comment down below if you know why people buy old TVs, because you can't use them, you know, unless you've got a Freeview box. But with that, I got that for £2, and I got this. Unfortunately, I didn't look at it properly. I saw the make, and then I got a bit excited because it is a Sony, and it's it's an iPod mini system. But you see that bit there? That's big circle. That's supposed to be a volume knob, and it's missing. So CD goes back. It all works. It's all fine. Didn't come with the speakers, but for that I can sell that for about £20 to £25, just like that. So yeah, it's worth it. It's £2, and you know, for £4, I've probably made about 50 quid off that. Yeah, it's brilliant. Also, this is on, obviously I got these on the Sunday car boot. I got this as well, and this is from, I saw a post on Selling Dan saying about the old car stereos. So I saw this. I picked it up for £7. It's worth about 50 quid. It's an old Pioneer. Apparently they come from BMWs. So anybody who's doing restoration, doing classic cars and all that lot are going to want that, because they want to put the original stereo in. But yeah, that was £7, so I'm going to make about 30 quid profit. But you, as you can see, everything I'm buying, except for obviously the Star Wars, I'm making quite a good lump of money. If this can all sell quite soon, I'm going to have really good week. To the end of the video now, about a few more minutes left, but I did a few charity shops today, and I need to show this. If it wasn't worth it and it's nothing special, I wouldn't have bothered. But these 3 items that I picked up, they need to be on this video. So if I get the camera down here, if you can see, right, this thing here only sells in America. It's called a drop mix. They're going for over 100 quid each, right? You cannot actually even use it in the UK, I don't think. You have to download an app, and then you have cards, and you put them on these sections. And the artist, that's why it's so expensive. They're like cards with Ed Sheeran, and it plays the Ed Sheeran card. It's quite cool. It's from the same people who invented the Guitar Hero. So yeah, that was a great find. That was £10 because it's got the barcode. I scanned it in. I was like, wow, 100 and something pounds. So I'm gonna sell that for about £70, and then somebody in America might buy it, because at the prices they're selling in America, I can easily underprice them with the shipping. Next you can see is this TV. It's an Alba TV, but it's a DVD 7-inch TV, old-fashioned one. Look, but the best part of this, yeah, I got it free out of a charity shop. Apparently they couldn't sell it, so they just wanted to get rid of it because it's obviously bulky. With that, I bought this. It's a Sony Bravia TV, about the same size, and a bit bigger. I got this for £10 as well, so I paid 20 quid for both of them. This has got all the wires. It's got the remote as well. That has got nothing with it, except for the plug to work it. So yeah, that is worth about 60 quid. That's worth about 70 quid. This, I've tested it. It works, but the DVD player does not read the disc, so I can't sell it for what price I was going to sell for. It sells for about £40, so I'm going to sell it for about 25. It was free, so I'm not really bothered. You can see I spent a lot this week. Roughly, I've spent about, I've just added it up. It's around the 110-20 mark. Obviously, some of the stuff is gonna sell quite well. Other stuff is not, like obviously the Star Wars. Some things I'm gonna make maybe a £10 profit, 15, but some of the things I could be making £100 profit. You know, hopefully I can, because I've never broke anything over 100. My biggest profit so far since starting, I think it's £50 profit. But yeah, all that was about 120 quid, say. Profit wise, if I sold all this, it's going to be in the region of around £700. Obviously, take off what I paid for it and the fees, you're probably looking about £500, maybe £550, depending on fees, you know. But yeah, if I can sell all these, it's going to be a great little money earner. I have really picked up a great selection of things. It's probably the best pick I've done all week. I've obviously spent some money, but sometimes you need to spend money to get quality. Yes, you can buy quality if you're very lucky for a couple of quid, but to make bigger money, sometimes you've got to buy bigger stuff. I'm not saying I broke the bank with any of the stuff. Yes, I've bought a lot of stuff where it's accumulated, like the cameras, but I know I can make money off them, you know. Will they all sell? They should sell. There's no reason why anything I've bought today shouldn't sell. The puzzle is the one that I want to sell the most, because I will make the most profit. But will it actually sell? But obviously, I will let you know as soon as I sell something. I usually do my weekend sales, or sometimes I do weekly ones. I do it when I feel like it. I have got my weekend sales video to do after this one, so it'll be later on the week. This is going to be out probably Tuesday or Wednesday, so the weekend sales one will be out probably the day after or the day after that. And that one I did an auction on a lot of eBay stuff, I'm going to tell you if it's actually worth auctioning stuff off. Do you make profit off it, especially if you're a reseller, you know, because I'm not going to tell you about it because it's very interesting what happened in my auction, and yeah, I'm not going to say anything more because I'm going to make the video about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, obviously hit that thumbs up, like button. Subscribe if you are new. Obviously comment down below as well if you got anything to say, even if it's just hi. And I will see you next time with another video. Bye bye.